Just one taste and I'm wanting more, shawty. Waiting you give me is not enough. Oh. You know, tell me I know.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So glad you guys stopped by once again. My name is Brittany if you're new here. And before we even move forward in this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Okay, because I know you're gonna be back or whatever. I know you're gonna be back. And in today's video, I created a look using the new Jackie Aina palette. Yes ma'am, and I know it's been long overdue. It's okay because it's better late than never. It's not really a review. This is more so just a demonstration of the palette. And yeah, that's really all I have to say. So like I said in the beginning, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you next time. So the first thing that I did was prime the lid, and I used the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Chestnut because my eyelids are definitely darker and I do need to lighten them up, so I use this concealer to do that, and it gives a really smooth base for the shadow, and the color payoff is literally amazing. Okay, so I did have to cheat a little bit. I went into the Soft Glam palette, Anastasia Beverly Hills, and took this really light brown color because I felt like it was just speaking to me. It was calling my name. Not to say that the Jackie Aina palette doesn't have any suitable transition shades for people of my skin tone. It's definitely there, but for me, the way that I'm set up, I just decided to use that one. So now, moving into the palette that y'all came here for. I'm taking the shade Big Wig, and it's this really vibrant purple color, and I'm placing that right beneath the brown transition shade. And the purpose of the transition shade is obviously to make the purple look less harsh. So I'm just carefully buffing that in and building up the shadow because these shadows can be built up. And then I cheated again, and I went back into the Soft Glam palette and took the Noir, the black one, and I just went ahead and put that on my eye to deepen the crease. I'm sorry, I know I'm cheating, but you know what? It's just, it had to be done because the look came out how I wanted it to come out. So now to cut the crease, I'm taking the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Pro Clean, and I feel like using lighter color concealers make the crease a little more sharper, but that's just me. So I'm carefully cutting my crease. So taking that black color again, I'm using that to buff out the crease and blending out the harshness. Now going into Wigglies, this is a really vibrant red color. I'm placing that on the crease, and you know, it was just speaking to me, and I just felt like it needed to be the start of the show, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm just carefully applying that. And I also went back in and made a few adjustments off camera, but this is the final look of the eye. And now we're going to go ahead and get into the face. So for primer, I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer. And I love this primer so much. Like, my skin is dry, so it really just, it just gives me it gives my skin all the healthiness it needs. And then I also used the Milk Hydro Grip and placed that in like my, I don't know, I just wanted to use it, I guess. I don't know. I wanted to use it. Anyway, so for foundation, I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Hydrating in the shade 440, and this is a beautiful match on me. And then I'm just buffing that out with a blending brush. So taking that same Chestnut concealer, I'm applying that in the areas of my face that need to be brightened up, and using a damp beauty sponge. I think I used the Morphe beauty sponge. I went ahead and blended everything out, of course, after allowing it to like sit there for some minutes. And this is how it's looking. My face is looking real silky, real brightened up or whatever. And then I'm contouring using a Colourpop foundation stick, and it's obviously darker than me, so, and I like to use a brush to blend out my contours. And to set all that concealer, I'm using the Sacha Cosmetics Buttercup powder. And, you know, just pressing that into the concealer, making sure it looks good, making sure we're cutting that cheekbone, and doing everything that needs to be done. And then to highlight, I'm taking the Wet n Wild highlighter and placing that lightly. I don't really like a crazy highlighter, so we're just doing a little spray on the face. And I went back into the eye to finish that up. I went back in and I put a black shadow and purple shadow on the bottom lash line, and then I popped on some mascara as well. And then I kept the lips very simple. I just used a brown lip pencil along with like the $1 Beauty Supply lip gloss, and just, you know, kept it real simple. And that was pretty much it. I will link everything I used in the description box, and so please check that out. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all later.